Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Ted from the Devil's in the Detail. We're back on the Pagoda. We've been a bit unlucky with the manifold studs all snapping. Let me just put a light on and show you. The studs have all, basically 5 of them, have snapped in the cylinder head. Basically the studs go into a water jacket and the ends of the studs have gone rusty and they won't move at all. So I'm just starting now to see if I can remove, well, I'm drilling the first hole, see if I can get through it. I've got the new high quality snap-on removal kit that's got left-hand drills in it, and obviously the left-hand easy outs. But we're going to see how we got on with the first one. I did speak to some specialists yesterday, but they couldn't give me a price. They couldn't promise to do it. They wanted massive call-out fees. So I'm going to have a go myself. So I'll see how the first one goes. If I can't do it, then it's the cylinder head off and go to the machine shop. But I'm going to have a go. I am a fully skilled mechanic by trade, so it ain't my first rodeo. So we'll see how we get on. As you can see, I've put some tape over all the ports, the inlet and the exhaust ports, so no swarf goes in to the engine side. So you know, we're protecting it as much as we can, and we'll blow the swarf off as we go. So I'm going to get on with it now and see if we can't get the pilot drill through and ready for a bigger drill. So here we go, and I'll let you know as we go on, see how we get on. Ta-da, mate. Well, here I am. I've spent basically the last 2 days drilling the studs out. I haven't got them out. I bought a good kit, you know, with the easy outs, but the drills are fantastic. They're left-hand thread, and they cut really well. What I'm going to do now, I've got it out really to M8 size, and they've got to be M10. So to get a bit more metal out, I've actually been tapping with an M8 to give me room. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over it or into them with a 9mm drill, and then I'm going to re-tap the M10 threads. So it looks like well, I was going to say the hard bit's over, but it isn't, because it's going to take hours to tap all these threads. But at least we're getting somewhere. But I've never ever known studs that, you know, when you get them out to this close, that they still won't come out. You know, obviously these have got 2mm of metal still in there. You can see more by that one that there's still quite a lot of metal. So I'm going to drill these through with a 9mm and then re-tap them all, and then go and get the new studs and bolts and whatnot. But because I don't work Fridays, it'll be Monday now before I do anything else. And to be honest, my arms have not been used to the amount of work it took to drill through these twice, and tapping one to see if I can get what's left of the original stud out, but it's not happening. So it's going to need some more work, but it's promising because I haven't had anything snapping them, and you know, I can start off by, you know, just retapping all the holes. Obviously there's a lot of things in the way for the tap. I'll probably have to remove some of it. But no, you know, we're getting there. It's been very slow, and I've felt, you know, it's hard work. You know, it's the first sort of heavy work or heavier work that I've done since I've come back to work, and I am feeling it. So my arms feel like lead, but we're getting there slowly. So next week I'll have some more to show you. Like I say, these have gone through to the water jackets, so some of the swarf would have been in the cooling system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flush the whole system out once I've got finished drilling and tapping, and flush the water system out. There's nothing that's going to go into the oil, so I'm quite happy that it'll come out. Put a bit of pressure behind it and get rid of it. So there we have it, and I'll see you next week. Just a little update on how this is going. Got obviously drilled the holes out to 9mm and re-threaded with a tap. Tapped it to M10. Just got one more to do, which is the awkward one right on the end. As you can see, we've put plenty of grease around and on the tap while we're tapping it to hold the swarf, and removing it regular to remove the swarf so we don't push that into the water jacket. It's been hard work, I must say. You know, the steel studs that was in there, extremely hard. Don't know what that was made out of, but really hard to drill. But we're on the last one now, so later on today I should be going to buy the new studs, nuts, exhaust bolts and everything that we need to put back together. So yeah, it's coming on. Thankfully I thought I'd end up taking the cylinder head off, but looks like we're going to manage without, so it's all a win. It's been slow progress, but I must say pretty pleased to see these all going as planned. So just a bit of an update, and like I say, one to do, and beyond that now, hopefully that'll go as well as the rest of them have. It's very, very slow, but slow but sure. So there we have it, and heading towards getting the manifolds back on, thank God. The paint we've had mixed, so I can do the boot lid, the tonneau cover and the bonnet. Got some spray cards as well, because For the last 3 mixes, I'm not expecting it to match perfectly, so we shall be having a look at that. But my main concern is to get it back running and make sure it runs properly first. So there we are, that's the update on this so far. I'll keep you informed as we go on, but it's looking good. A quick update, I've been and got the new studs and nuts. We've put the thread lock on, put the studs in. Nuts are all on, but we haven't tightened them. I'm going to leave the studs in with no tension on them until the stud lock has had time to cure. But all the manifolds are back on and starting to look like a car again. I'm just going to start now putting all the injector pipes and ancillaries back together. Like I say, I'll tighten all the nuts up, and to be honest, they've been a complete pain to get in because they all attach from underneath the manifold. But it's on and ready to put back together. So let's hope it runs better after all this work. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Ted from the Devil's in the Detail. As you can see, we've got the Pagoda on the ramp and just preparing it to have the exhaust welded back together. You've obviously been watching the manifold side of the job, and now we've just got the underneath to do. I can finish putting the rest together upstairs and get it running again. But I thought while we're here, for those of you that haven't seen the underside, it is a bit dusty and is going to want a bit of a clean up. But I'm just going to show, for those that haven't seen, the all the floors that we put in. It's all looking nice. It's been protected with stone chip and painted the same colour as they come from the factory. You can see most of it's covered in dust, but I should give that a wipe off when the exhaust is done. But it's all looking nice, fresh, and hopefully it'll be running very soon. The paints have arrived. Whether it's going to be the right colour we don't know yet, but I've got the boot, the bonnet and the tonneau cover to paint, and once that's done and flatted and polished, we should be ready to go. So I have had it a long time and it needs to be finished, and see what's going to happen to the car afterwards. But there you are. I'll keep you informed as we go along, and I'll see you on the next one.